Welcome back, everybody. Derek here, bringing you the second part of my Blind Dead series. If you watched my first review, I reviewed the first film in the saga of the Blind Dead, Templar Knights, Tombs of the Blind Dead. Now I'm back here with the sequel, Return of the Evil Dead. Well, main plot of this one, these films are very straightforward plots. Most of them so far. I've only seen 2 films. We start out with a little more of the backstory of the Templar Knights. It shows a flashback scene with shows them being burned to death. It's kind of different, the story in this film. I think they're actually different Templar Knights, to be honest, because these ones have their eyes burned out of instead of being pecked out while being hung, and they're burned to death. It takes place, people who kill these knights are from a village. I just tell you the name in the back. It's it's a Portuguese village. It's very weird name. I can't really pronounce it. I'll probably butcher the hell out of it if I even remembered it. But going on, so it turns in the present day. They actually celebrate this victory over the Templar Knights every year, where they make puppets and burn them, and have fireworks and dancing and partying and all that good stuff. We're introduced to our main character. I think what's his name? Jack, I think, is his name in the film. He is hired to do all the fireworks and stuff for the event, and we find out him and the mayor's wife are actually, they hit it off right away. They just take a walk and start making out after they meet. I think they actually know each other. I think they mentioned that she had his resume pushed up and stuff, so he would be hired for this event. So I think they actually do know each other. The mayor is a total asshole. He already knows something's up. You'll see later, because he's very protective and clingy to his wife, and which it's actually his fiance. They're not actually married yet. He's very clingy. He's a power hunger mayor. He's one of those type. He kind of reminds me a little bit of how the mayor of Jaws was. He wants the festival to go on. He wants his image to be out there. You know what I'm saying? He wants everything to go his way or the highway. And then we get into a sub character. He's kind of like a hunchback. He owns where the Vivian and Jack are walking around. He tells them a story about the the Templar Knights, and what he does is he actually awakens the Knights. He has a female sacrifice, and he kills a girl. And the Knights wake up and they seek their revenge on the town. And it's basically the survivors trying to survive during the night, trying to make it out. That's basically the plot of this film. Now, my thoughts on it, still atmospheric as ever, with the nighttime scenes, and basically it actually has a few the same cast members from the previous film. They play different roles, though. The chick who plays Betty Lone Fleming, she plays a different role in this. She was in the first film. She was the main character. And the guy who plays Pedro is actually in this. He doesn't last too long in this. His character is rather different than it was in that film, but he was still like a small role. The Hunchback guy is like a cool sub character though. I actually enjoyed his because he was like, even though he wasn't like a main part of the story, well, he was because he did awaken the blind dead, but he comes and goes through the film. But I just enjoyed like his character was like just cool to me, and it's just the mayor is my least favorite character, but because he's just a real a-hole. He does some real asshole-ish stuff early on in the film, and it just, I didn't really care for him, and that's about it. And it's basically them trying to survive the night, and I just like how the Templar Knights are a little different in this film. They don't act like the way they did in the first film. They mostly just rampage and slaughter people. It's on horseback and stuff and all that good stuff. That's basically all I have to say about this film. I liked it. I actually think it's like maybe like a tad step down from the first one in my opinion. It was pretty good though still. It's up there with the first one. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a solid 8 point, just an 8 out of 10. I can't give it any higher than that. 8 out of 10. Still atmospheric. The score is still the same score as it was in the first film. A tad different. I did like it. It was kind of like a contained horror film through some of the film. So, awesome film. Highly recommend Return of the Evil Dead. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow with the third part in the Blind Dead saga, The Ghost Galleon. Be there for that review. If you like this review, comment, like, and subscribe. Hope to hear back from you guys. Peace out.